Good morning, everybody. Today is off to an amazing start. This is my final day in Sydney. I have checked out of my room this morning. I kind of hung around to the mid-morning because they said that I may be able to check in directly to my new room. So I had to switch from my 6-bed dorm to my 4-bed dorm. Thankfully, my room was ready, so I got to get my key right away and drop my bags off in my new 4-bed dorm for tonight. I'm only there for a few hours, literally just to sleep because I have an early morning flight tomorrow. Well, it's not too early, but I have to get to the airport early, basically. I'm not going to spend much time there, and I kind of shocked the occupants of the room because I had come in so early. But basically it's mom and dad and their daughter, so again, definitely the demographic of this hostel is much older and families and big group bookings. Case in point, the 4-bed dorm is a family. So I'm just the added extra person for a couple hours tonight. I feel really great because I don't have to worry about coming back to the hostel to check my things and pay for baggage storage. I literally can just go and enjoy my day now, get up to whatever it is I need to get up to today. And that's amazing because I knew I'm going to manifest. Today is going to be the best final day in Sydney. So let's go. I've made it to the Sydney Botanical Gardens. So you got the skyline and then the gardens. Really nice juxtaposition. It's definitely like Central Park in New York City, just in terms of a large garden area with such a contrast to the city. It is a windy day today. I am like, am I in Wellington today? Because the wind showed up and I was not made aware of it. Interesting, but the sun came out. It is quite peaceful walking through these botanical gardens. I've been trying for ages to try find something to have breakfast and it's not working out. And now it's almost 11 a.m. so I think I'm just gonna go straight to lunch. We're just gonna have lunch and skip breakfast today. Even though I skipped dinner last night, I am hungry. I just haven't found anywhere to eat. I've been looking, but it's not working out. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it would be nice and peaceful if it wasn't for that helicopter bloody hovering over the city. It's been hovering for like 10 minutes. Let's walk around it. The wishing tree. You're supposed to do 3 times, but once is good enough. Here we go. Almost around. This is how I entertain myself. Hey, make a wish. Today's gonna be an awesome day. Today is all about eating good food. So I just had that ramen. I walked through a place called Thai Town, which I've never seen a city that has an area for Thailand specific culture. So I just walked through Thai Town. There's a lot of sweet dessert places, so that's something to keep in mind. But now I'm just walking to Chinatown. So I'm checking out parts of the city that I have not seen yet. George Street is such a long street that that's where I am right now. I'm gonna check out Chinatown, but it's still George Street, which runs all the way up to my hostel in the Rocks. Such a long street. A Hokkaido Japanese butter bread as a snack for later, and my milk tea. So good. Pretty good. So I'm in this mall, right? And I don't know what happened, but I started doing a search, and then I found these Hokkaido cheese tarts. So basically, that's my favorite dessert ever. I haven't had the opportunity to have it since I left Canada because they have Uncle Tetsu's in Toronto. Basically, they're like a Hokkaido region Japanese baked cheese tart, and it's my absolute favorite dessert. So here I am browsing restaurants around for like cafes and snacks because this is the theme of today is food. I haven't stopped eating my way through Chinatown because it's like so many amazing Asian inspired bakeries, and I find it. So I have to wait 15 minutes because they sold out of the original baked cheese tart. That's okay. I'm willing to wait around so I can try it for the first time in a couple of years, like maybe even 4 or 5 years. I'm so excited to try it, but I am getting pretty full. I've been having a lot of snacks. But I have room for this particular treat, so I'm really happy. I can't wait. This 15 minutes, hopefully it goes by quick. I got two. Cute. I stained my dress at the ramen place. It's okay. Here she is in all her glory. Let's take a bite. Oh my god, I've waited a long time for that. It's still warm out of the oven. So good. I'm so glad I got two, one for later. Wow, that was so good. Those are like $5 a piece, but worth every single penny. Every single penny. Stop it. They have the same. I was literally at Town Hall my first day in Sydney, and I could have just walked 2 minutes down and I would have found Uncle Tetsu, which is the same sort of Hokkaido baked cheese tart. I could have been having a cheese tart every day of this trip, and I've only discovered it on my last day. Well, at least I discovered it today and not at all. You know, when I got home, I could have found out and would have felt even worse. At least I have discovered that my favorite cheese tarts are here in Sydney. Just one more reason why I love this city. All right, I came back to the hostel just to drop off some of the food that I had purchased, and I picked up my camera, my good camera, and I decided I'm gonna take the ferry to Manly. It's North Sydney beaches. I read that it takes about 30 minutes to get there, so I better mosey on down there and catch my ferry. I made it to Manly. Probably just gonna head to the beach, walk around this little suburb of Sydney. That was a really nice ferry ride. We got a little bit of water spray, a little bit sitting at the back, but beautiful views. Okay, this is a really cute area. This is Darley Road in Manly. Super cute. I love that streets here are pedestrianized, so you don't have to worry about cars while you just take all the photos and videos you want. The beautiful Manly Beach. The waves are wild today. It's really windy. Beautiful. Just had my Hokkaido Japanese, I think it's Japanese Hokkaido baked cheese tart. Looking at Manly Beach, the view in front of me is stunning. The ocean, the waves today. This is like a moment for me on this trip that's just chef's kiss. Stunning, absolutely stunning. The sun is setting. It's looking gorgeous out here. I don't know if life gets any better than this. Does it? Does life get better than this? This view is so gorgeous though. I definitely think coming to Manly was the best decision. What an amazing way to end off the day, my final day in Sydney, visiting Manly. Here we are. Good evening. Welcome to the 4-bedroom. Oh, let me do a room tour really quick before I do my sign off. Right, so the setup is very similar to the 6, except it's smaller. So we have the toilet room, the sink, got my jacket hanging, my towel. This is the shower room. But here we go. It's just a much condensed room. I much prefer the 6-bed, have to admit. This room is actually pricier as well. And I think the 6-bed is definitely nicer than this. If you can hear yelling, that's because there are school children all over the place, and that's my bed. I do not know how people work with kids. I'm just saying. I mean, I admire your patience. Basically, there are very young kids running around the halls, slamming doors, screaming. Yeah, I think I know why I had to give up my 6-bed female dorm, because there are like teenage young adolescent girls who are here with some kind of school group, and they must have taken over that entire room that I was in. Can you tell that I'm not a kids person? I'm not a kids person. Anyways, let's move on. I digress. Manly was a very beautiful stop today. I am so happy that I decided to go. I was sitting by town hall thinking, what should I do with the rest of my day? And it was like 2:30. Sorry if you can hear the screaming, that's the kids. I can hear them through the closed door. It's gonna be a long night, I reckon. Anyway. Oh God. These kids. Okay, I'm just gonna talk over them. If you hear noise in the background, it's screaming girls. The ferry was really convenient. I used my Opal card on the way there, and I believe that it charged me like $5 on the Opal card. But when I was coming back, I used my phone and I tapped with my credit card through my Apple Pay, and then it only charged me $1. I took the regular ferry, so I don't know why the Opal card sometimes charges more than just paying with your credit card. So it's definitely an amazing thing to do because it's not expensive. I didn't even spend hardly any money when I was in Manly. Of course, you can get dinner or lunch or whatever. I just walked the beach, enjoyed the view, people watched, walked in the little market lane kind of street that they have. Really beautiful beach. I actually prefer Manly to Bondi Beach. Controversial, I know, but it's my opinion. There we go. I'll leave that there. I had so much fun. It was a beautiful sunset, and then I caught the 5:40 ferry back to Circular Quay, which is here in the city. Really good idea because I got to see the sunset from the ferry. Beautiful. It's like your scenic sunset ferry, almost like you did a cruise or a tour, but you only paid $1 to take that ferry back to the city. 30-minute ferry there, 30-minute ferry back. Sydney just keeps getting better and better. I basically ate my way through Sydney today. It was amazing, from the ramen in central CBD to the milk pearl tea sweet bun from Chinatown to my amazing Japanese Hokkaido cheese tarts. That made my day. That made the whole bloody trip, to be honest. I haven't had that in so long. It just, oh my gosh. The food today. Oh, I ate my second tart at Manly Beach while I was watching the surfers and the waves roll in. It was magical. I just loved it so much. The big meal of the day was definitely lunch and all my snacks. And then I had a salad and 2 mandarins for dinner because I stopped off at Coles, which is their supermarket here. That was my let's eat our way through Sydney today. I definitely spent a lot of money on food. I have no regrets. It was amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up my little ramble here because my roommates are downstairs eating dinner. It's a Taiwanese family, a mother, father, and their daughter. So I'm the 4th wheel today. It's so funny that I was telling you guys this place is like kids, group bookings, families. Yeah, look at the kids running around and I'm bunking in with a family tonight, but that's all right. I'm only here for a few more hours because tomorrow I catch my flight back to Wellington. I have to say I'm very excited to go home. I have had an amazing 24-day backpacking Australian adventure. I have spent so much time in northern Queensland now, and I've been introduced to Sydney, and I will be back to Sydney. I literally am planning my next return to this beautiful city. It has quickly become one of my favorite cities ever. I had no expectations that Sydney would be this much of a joy for me, but it is. Brings joy to my heart to come to this city. I cannot wait to come back. Thank you so much for watching these vlogs. It's been incredible. I'm so happy that I was able to share my entire journey with you guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video series, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Another reason to love Sydney. I'm up at 5:45 a.m., just gone 6 a.m. soon. And the sunrise behind the Opera House is stunning. Also, there's people out, there's people going for runs, people going to work. Like, the city's alive at 5:45 in the morning, and I feel completely fine walking to the train station with all my stuff. I seriously have had an amazing time, and I know that I've already said, there's a runner. I know I've already said my goodbyes for this vlog, but I just had to come back and show you that sunrise. Look at that. All right, I gotta go catch my train to the airport now. If I wait any longer, I'll be rushing a little bit, so I just had to share that moment with you guys. All right, I'll see you in another video. Bye.